Tonight, the father of one of the men involved in the deadly bank robbery, chase, and shootout in Stockton is speaking to KCRA 3. He is supporting the police department and apologizing to the victim's family.
I want to express my deepest condolences on behalf of my family, myself and my family, to the family of Mr. Holt-Singh.
The father of one of the robbers who was killed said he felt compelled to speak out after hearing comments earlier today from the victim's sister.
Even though my sister was a victim of a terrible crime, that there are other people out there that have also lost someone, and they have grief that they have to accept. And let's respect the robber's family's grief as well.
Tonight, two families are expressing their grief.
And tomorrow night, a vigil will be held for Misty Holt-Singh, the bank customer turned hostage who was killed on Wednesday during a violent crime spree.
KCRA 3's Tom Duhane is the only television reporter to sit down with the family of one of the robbers. Tom joins us live now from the bank where it all started. So what is the father saying tonight, Tom?
Well, the father, at least one of the suspects involved, who was robbing, terrorizing the entire community, holding hostages, spraying gunfire everywhere, says that the family is completely devastated. He says the two suspects who died were cousins and good friends, and the father is blaming all of this on drug addiction.
I want to express my deepest condolences on behalf of my family.
Gripped with sorrow and shock, Greg Martinez said his first priority was to reach out to the family of Misty Singh, the hostage who died.
I want it to be known that my heart goes out to them. If I could, I would take their pain and carry it for them.
Mr. Martinez is the father of Alex Martinez, the 27-year-old who police say was the primary gunman, who wildly sprayed automatic weapon fire at police during the hour-long hostage chase in Stockton on Wednesday. His father is blindsided.
It's not his nature. I said, nor my family seen this coming. I mean, it wasn't his personality.
Martinez said his son, a proud American Indian, was addicted to cocaine and was going blind. But why the extreme violence?
Maybe it went bad and it was fear. The fear kicked in. To get away somehow.
Martinez said his son was formerly a norteño who left the gang but never gave up crime. He lived with his girlfriend and their 3-year-old son, Evan.
My mom's devastated. I mean, it just caught her total by surprise. Like all my family members, it's like, where did this come from? You know, it's like I don't know. It's just I still can't believe it.
Martinez said the crime was so terrible, so painful, that he cannot watch the news or read the newspaper. But after he heard the kind words from the Singh family today, he wanted to speak.
My family and I wish to offer our heartfelt apology to the entire Stockton community for the ripple effects of this tragic event.
Of course, eventually toxicology reports will tell us exactly which drugs were involved in this crime. But the father says he makes no excuses for his son, and he says Stockton police took the appropriate action to stop him. In Stockton, Tom Duhane, KCRA 3 News.
Okay, Tom, thank you for your report tonight. Also tonight, police are searching for a fourth suspect in the case.
The person driving this black sedan who dropped off the other 3 suspects at the bank before the crime spree. Police found that black getaway car tonight. It wasn't far from the Bank of the West where everything started, but they still have not caught up with the driver.
It's about 1 hour after we released the video to the media and on social media, we started getting tips coming into the police department and Crime Stoppers that a possible suspect vehicle from that tragic bank robbery was here on West Creek.
So the vehicle is important evidence, but police still need help to find the person who was driving that car. Here's a look at the other 3 suspects. 30-year-old Gilbert Renteria Jr. and 27-year-old Alex Gregory Martinez were killed in the shootout with police. 19-year-old Jaime Ramos is in custody. A vigil will be held tomorrow night to remember the innocent victim of the crime spree. Hundreds of people are expected to attend a candlelight vigil. It's at the Waterfront Hotel in the courtyard, and it'll start at 8. Because of limited parking, people are being urged to carpool or find other ways to get there. Some members of Misty Holt-Singh's family are expected to attend, and earlier today her family gathered to talk about the devoted mother.
The type of woman she was the most caring, loving mother and wife. She would never do for her. It was always for us. You know, and that's what makes it so tough. Is she was our rock. She did everything for us, and you know, I just want to make sure that her story is told.
She was loved by everyone, all my friends, all my teachers, my youth pastor, everybody who knew her loved her, and it's hard to think that she's not there anymore.
And I just want to thank everyone who's been there, and it means a lot. And I love you, Mom.
You can see the family's entire statement on our website. Just log on to KCRA.com and look under the headlines.
Tonight, world leaders are